Hello you guys, I wanted to get on here and tell you that I am sorry that Wednesday's video didn't get out before the end of the night, but it is here, the long-awaited Military Madness Part 4, so here we go. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Current mommy mood today. Sorry, not listening. Yep, that's how I feel. Welcome back to Sailor's Wife Crazy Life. We are back here this week for Military Madness Part 4. We are slowly but surely catching up. I promise you guys that I will try to get back on track. It really has been hard for me even to get out these Wednesday and Sunday things because something seems to always go wrong. Welcome to life without Daddy being home. Seems like every time he's gone, something happens and Mommy gets distracted and videos don't get put out. So I promise we are going to get back on track. So, Military Madness Part 4. Got my cheat sheet again. So today we're just gonna jump right into it, and to start off, you guys kind of know my backstory already, and just something else to throw in there. As I've said before, I'm previous military, and between my husband and I there's about 14 years of military between us. And you know, when I got out of the military, I really believed that I was not going to have anything else to do with the military. Not because I don't like the military or I don't support troops. I just personally, for me, didn't want to have anything to do with the military other than congratulating those people who serve us. Because let me tell you, I 100% believe in military and service members and what they do for us on a daily basis. On the other hand, I had spent my 4 years in. It just wasn't a career that I wanted to stick with. I really wanted to get back into the medical field and do what I wanted to do. I wanted to become a nurse, and those are still my main goals. I have to go back to school to become an RN, so we're going to be working on that as soon as little man is in school full day. So, yeah, other than that, like I said, I didn't plan on marrying somebody who was going to be going into the military. We had kind of split up a little bit, and when we split up, that's when he kind of decided to join the military, and at that point I was kind of, you know, ankle deep into it. I was in love with him, so, you know, my life took that turn, and, you know, I wasn't going to go anywhere. I was in love with him. So the first question, and it gets asked so many times, I cannot even explain to you how many times this gets asked, and to me this is the dumbest question that anybody could ever ask. Did you marry your husband for the benefits? Let me tell you something. The benefits of being a military wife are as is. We have free health care. We do not have free dental. We have to pay for dental just like everybody else in this country. You don't necessarily have to be on free health care. Not all the time when you're on free health care is it the best. You kind of get what you're given, and sometimes that's not always 100% the best care, but you know, I have yet to have a horrible experience, but I've heard some other people who have had really bad experiences with military health care. You can choose to be on a separate plan, and that just consists of kind of the same everyday healthcare plan. You would pay co-pays and that kind of thing. However, there may be some military wives out there who marry for the benefits, but they really quickly understand that there are no really good benefits when it comes to the military. Like I said, you may get free healthcare and that kind of thing, but your husband's gone. Your husband is on deployment, or your husband is, you know, for Army people, you know, their husbands are gone to Afghanistan or wherever they may send them at the time. Or, you know, if you're a Marine, you know, you go off with the Marines for sometimes 6 months to a year. You get what you get when you have a spouse who's in the military. So you may get all this free stuff per se, but you're also losing your spouse. And it's like you give up something to get something for free. So in my mind's eye, that's not a very good give and take. So no, I did not marry my husband for the benefits. Me being previous military, did not marry my husband for the money. I knew 100% what my husband was gonna make, and military does not get paid anything of what anybody else really believes. And let me tell you, we have had some really hard times of struggle. My husband came into a ready-made family with me and my daughter, and for a while it was a struggle going at it the first, you know, 2 to 3 years, until my husband started to really make rank and we started getting paid. And, you know, he was gone for some deployments and we got some extra C-pay and stuff like that. But for a while, we truly struggled just like everybody else in this nation. My husband, even at the rank that he is now, I mean, you can look it up on the internet, so it's not some big secret, but what my husband's rank is now is what they call an E6. It's different, called something different within every military station or military branch, but our bring home's like $30,000 a year. That's less than what somebody makes at McDonald's. I mean, it's just being honest with you. There seriously is a meme that goes around that I tell people all the time when they ask me, did you marry your husband for the benefits? And I say, look here, I married my husband because I love my husband, and I married my husband because I thought what he was doing for our country was something that was 100% up there with, you know, giving your left kidney to somebody you didn't know. He goes out there on a ship where he's doing nothing but defending our country and defending us from people who want to harm us. And I don't want to get into the politics of it because me myself, I don't deal with politics. I don't like it. It gets people into arguments that just don't need to happen. But, you know, there's a meme that goes around Facebook that says it's really sad that a man who wears a helmet and carries a football down a 100-yard field gets paid 10 times what a military person makes defending our country. And it truly is sad. It's just sad all the way around. But to get off that topic, because I could go on for days about what the military makes and how our military in general, not just myself, because we've come a long way since he first got into the military, but I still have friends that struggle daily with the money that the military makes and them just trying to get by. I mean, it's ridiculous how hard we struggle, and then they wonder why our military are on WIC and on food stamps and stuff. It's because we don't get paid enough, and that's just the seriousness of it. And, you know, we get lucky because we have, you know, military housing that we can go into, but, I mean, for what my husband does for your country, I feel that some of those things should be a given. But anyways, so our last question is, or basically our last conversational piece, let's put it that way, is I don't understand why our military deserves free health care. It's unfair to civilians. This kind of goes back to the benefits portion of it and kind of what I just said. This irritates the holy living crap out of me. Why shouldn't someone who risks their life on a daily basis get free health care? I 100% do not agree with our healthcare system as it is today. I am in the medical field. I 100% get where people are coming from with our crappy healthcare system and our crappy healthcare insurance. I 100% believe that our healthcare benefits should be better even as civilians. But let me tell you what, when my husband has to go out and he has to defend our country every single day, whether it be teaching somebody something to defend our country or physically on a ship where his job specifically encompasses what defending a ship 100% is, that's his job, I 100% believe that he should get free health care. And like I said, that free health care is not, you know, anything to jump up in the air and kick your heels and, oh my God, it's the best healthcare ever. There have been people who have had bad experience with the military healthcare. They've had bad experience with giving birth within the military field. They have had bad experiences with surgery being in the military. There's so many people that can argue with you and tell you that the military healthcare is horrible. Like I said, me personally, I have never had a bad experience. Actually, I've had really good experiences. I have given birth outside of the military, and I have given birth inside of the military. Both military experiences, well, one military experience I had, actually. I gave birth to my son while my husband was in the military, but we actually had to have him at a civilian hospital. Actually, if you want to know my God's honest truth about everything, my experiences between civilian healthcare doctors and military healthcare doctors and corpsmen I actually had a better experience with the military healthcare. I got taken care of better. I pretty much got given whatever the crap I wanted while I was in there. They took so much better care of my child. I felt like they were up on everything. They made sure she was taken care of. They made sure that she had everything she needed. Actually, at one point I was like, you can actually leave us alone now, because they were so worried about her health and her well-being that they wanted to make sure that she was doing okay. So they would come in every hour on the hour, and at one point I got aggravated. That if I had one downfall, it would be I got aggravated because they cared so much. So other than that, you know, I 100% believe that if somebody is out there and they're fighting for your country, they should be allowed to have free military health care. So other than that, those are our questions for Military Madness this week. And other than that, you guys keep living the crazy life. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and hit the bell button to make sure you see my videos when they come live. And other than that, I will see you guys later. See ya!